Very good afternoon, dear kids. Welcome to another session of EVS interactive class. Children, we are on chapter The Earth, and in which we are discussing about soil. And in our last session, we had discussed about how the soil is formed and what things are present in the soil. And today we will discuss about soil profile. Now the question is, what is soil profile about which we are talking? So soil profile is the vertical section of the soil from the ground surface downward to where the soil meets the underlying rock. As you know that soil is a topmost layer of the earth's crust, mainly composed of organic matter, minerals and rock particles that support life. So soil profile is vertical cross section of soil made of layers or horizons running parallel to the surface, and these layers are also known as soil horizons. Soil is divided into 5 layers or horizons, starting from top to going down to the bottom part. The topmost layer is O horizon, also called organic layer or humus. It is very thin layer, and underlying the O horizon or organic layer is A horizon or topsoil, which is the most fertile layer that supports plant life and many organisms live in it. Underneath the A horizon or topsoil is B horizon or subsoil. This is more compact than topsoil, richer in minerals than topsoil, but it holds less air. Underneath the subsoil is parent rock or C horizon, which is also called substratum. It is made up of rocks and stones which are weathered from the parent material or bedrock, and at the bottom is present R horizon, also known as bedrock, which is the hardest part of the soil profile, and this layer supports all the other horizons or layers of the soil. Children, the soil profile is an important tool in nutrient management. By examining a soil profile, we can get valuable information about soil fertility, and as the soil weathers and organic matter decomposes, the profile of soil also changes. Here is a picture of soil showing soil profile. You can see here the different horizons or different layers of soil. I am repeating once again the name of all the layers from top to bottom. O horizon or organic layer, A horizon or topsoil, B horizon or subsoil, C horizon or parent rock, and R horizon or bedrock. So the soil is arranged in layers or horizons during its formation. These layers or horizons are known as soil profile. The layers of soil can easily be identified by soil colors and size of soil particles. Each layer of soil has distinct characteristics. Now let us discuss the characteristics of each layer of soil. So soil profile is composed of a series of horizons of layer of soil, stacked one on top of the other. These layers or horizons are respectively letters O, A, B, C and D. So coming to horizon A. Horizon A is the uppermost layer of the topsoil, which is mainly composed of organic matter or organic material. That is why this layer is also called organic layer or humus. The organic matter like dried leaves, grasses, dead leaves, twigs, surface organisms, fallen leaves and other organic matter, after decomposing or decaying, changes into humus. So this layer is also known as humus. This horizon of soil is often black, brown or dark brown in color, and this is mainly because of the presence of organic content humus. This is very dark in color, dark brown or black brown. And children, horizon O is thin in some soils, thick in other soils and not present at all in other soils. Means in some soils horizon A is very thin, in other type of soil it is thick, and in some soils it is not at all present. Horizon A or A horizon is also known as topsoil. This layer is also rich in organic material or humus, and along with humus this layer is also having minerals. So it is rich in organic material or humus, and many minerals are also there. So this layer consists of both organic material and minerals, and the topsoil is soft and porous to hold enough air and water. In this layer seed germination takes place and new roots are produced which grow into a new plant. This layer consists of microorganisms also, means it is home of microorganisms. So in this layer you can see that many microorganisms live, and the plant grow in this layer. So it is very fertile layer which is suitable for plant growth. B horizon, or also called subsoil, this layer is present just below the topsoil and above the parent rock. It is comparatively harder and compact than topsoil. This is a horizon where clay and other material they wash down, which is present in A horizon and accumulates in this layer. So this layer contains less humus and organic matter, but it is rich in minerals, which is brought down by top soil. This layer holds enough water than topsoil and is light brown due to the presence of clay soil. The B horizon is often mixed while plowing the field. When the farmer plow the field, the B horizon gets mixed up with A horizon. Horizon C is also known as parent rock. This layer is devoid of any organic matter, means in this layer no plant and organic matter is found or present at all, and it is made up of broken bedrock. It is formed by the weathering of bedrock. So in this layer stones and rock pieces are found, and this layer is very hard. After parent rock is R horizon. In this layer, the unweathered parent material or parent rock is present, from which the parent material or parent rock is formed. After the weathering of the unweathered bedrock part, the parent material is formed, and this layer is situated very deep under the earth, and this layer serves as supportive layer for all the other layers present above it. So this is the hardest layer of the soil. Children, did you know that the top layer of soil, which is useful for plants, gets washed away in heavy rains and floods, and it is blown away by winds to far off places? But the top layer of soil took thousands of years to form, and this is the layer which is very important layer for the growth of plant. It supports the plant life, all type of plant life, and also home for many organisms. The farmer grows crop in this layer, the trees grow in this layer, the seeds are sown in this layer. So this layer is very important. So we should protect this layer from its washing away or blowing away. So we should plant more and more trees on this layer to protect it from washing and blowing away. So this is all for today's EVS session.